Hi there, my name's Andy Young. I'm one of the automotive lecturers down at Unitech in Auckland, New Zealand, and welcome to my Andy Mechanic YouTube channel. Now, this isn't a video about repairing stuff. It's probably going to be a video about breaking stuff. In the trailer, we've got the two WR450s, a CRM 250, and of course a Yamaha Raptor 350 road legal quad bike. And we're going to head down to Mount Ruapehu, where there's a 2-day trail ride called Desert Storm. And me and Ben and Danny and Emma are going to spend as long as we possibly can out on the trails, and hopefully these bikes are going to survive. We've done absolutely zero preparation, so it's not looking good. I didn't even get a chance to fit my new rear tyre. As you can see, the weather at the moment is absolutely atrocious. Hopefully tomorrow it's going to get an awful lot better. Okay, well, follow me on this adventure. Cheers. Well, I'm back. We've just spent 2 hours and 50 minutes to do 69 kilometers. No, not 69 miles, 69 kilometers. Not really very far, is it? Auckland traffic on a Friday afternoon has been the worst ever. Thanks, Auckland. Thanks, all those other cars. Cheers. It's going to be a long night's driving. Well, it's time for a coffee. We're just stopping at the Autobahn near Bombay, and we're going to head off down to Mata and hopefully find somewhere for tea. It's going to be a real late night arrival at the Taupo. Oh, we're staying at the Bach, by the way, at a little village called Whakamaru, which is about half an hour away from Taupo. So no doubt I'll show you around the Bach at some point. Here we go. Well, golly, after about 6 hours, we finally made it down to what we call our little Taupo house, Little Bickley. And this house is one of the old houses that was built for the workers that built the Whakamaru Dam, which is just on the other side of the village. It's really well made, and it's lovely and dry, and it's all made of hardwood, and it's easy to fix. And I renovated this house about 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, and I'll show you inside a bit later on. But you can see this is the village, and it's too early. It's 7:15 in the morning, and it's a Saturday morning, and it's really quiet. It's a very, very sleepy little village, and on an evening time you can hear a pin drop. It's fantastic. Okay, I'll take you for a quick wander around the establishment, and I'm going to have some breakfast and get back on the road. We've still got, as we found out, 170 kilometers to go this morning to get to where we need to be, which is at the southern end, or southern side of Mount Ruapehu, to get to the trail rides. And we're all pretty knackered. We've had about 5.5 hours sleep. Got to find some energy to ride yet. Okay, so I'll wander around. Okay, let's go this way. Okay. Now, the house, the next part of the project, and Steve Robb will like this, the next part of the project is to paint the outside of the house, because I'm not going to try and hide anything. The old paint's looking pretty bad. I did replace some windows and stuff, but the old putty, it didn't like the sunshine, unfortunately. It started to crack, so I'll have to give that another go. But it's quite a big job. It takes a lot of time. Okay, now this is what we call the bastard bamboo. Can't get rid of it. It's from the neighbour's garden. It's really annoying. Going around the back of the house, you can see just how bad all the paint is. So this summer I have the whole house to stand back and paint. So there's probably going to be some videos on that as well, but I'll try not to make it too boring for you. Okay, so this is the back garden. It's pretty big, and I have plans. Pretty much this whole chunk here, we're going to put a big shed up. But that's not for a few years yet. I need to retire first, and then in here, this used to be the old woodshed. I think it's got a light. Hang on, let's have a look. There we go. Cool. And we cleaned all this out about a year ago. It was really, really rough. But the problem is it does get damp on the floor when it rains heavily. So I've got to dig a ditch and put a drain in. Okay, lights off. Okay, let's head down to the other garage. One that we get into. Ah, the trusty truck. Now this is the interesting garage. Just down here, there's a bit of history to this house. Just down here, see this drawing? Well, this drawing always brings a bit of sadness to me because we bought this house about 12 years ago now, and it was rented out to a family, and they all got killed in a car crash about 3 or 4 years ago. And this was the last drawing that Jordan did. Jordan was, I think he was about 7 or 8 years old when he died, so we're going to leave that. We're going to leave that on the garage. Just reminds you how valuable life is, you know. Make the most of it. Very important. And this is sort of the before picture. They're reasonably clean. Look at that. And we actually, this quad's not seen action for about 4 years, so it's bloody amazing. The damn thing started up. Bit of a charge of the battery, bit of fresh fuel, boom, off we go. But yeah, this place needs a real good clean out. I want to get it all panelled, get some decent lighting put in, and this will be my sort of primary workshop until we build the big shed. I'll show you what the neighbour did. He'll like this. That's the neighbour's shed. Well, we've got to beat that, haven't we? One day. Okay, well, I suppose you'd like to have a quick look around the inside of the house as well. See how we did with the renovations. Now, you're probably going to get told off because everybody's a little bit tired and not looking their best. Here we go. Morning, Ben.
Morning.
Kitchen. We made the kitchen.
What?
Oh, it's a bit close. Absolutely. All those cupboard doors, and they open, look. I made those with my hands. Every single one of them. And there's far too many. See these drawers? See these drawers? I made these drawers. These drawers would survive an earthquake. Now, brilliant. So happy. See this worktop? I made this worktop. See these tiles? Yes, exactly. He's back. I did the tiles. See this sink? This sink is shit, actually. We didn't make this sink. And it's got lots of dents in it from where the tenant, for some reason, decided to chop things up. But one day, yes, it'll get changed. And you see these cracks in the wall. We had a leak in the roof somewhere up there, and it sort of didn't do the ceiling any good. So we had to patch that up. There's some more cracks there, look. It's pretty bad. So again, we've got the kitchen to redecorate again one day. Not to worry. It's all very nice. I need curtains though. Let's buy curtains. Right, to the lounge. There she is. Dum 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 dum. Yes, all hardwood floors. See all these floors? I sanded all these floors. Every single inch of it. And this is the front room. No, we've not opened the curtains yet, it's too early. It is a bit dark. Let's put the lights on. There you go. So it's only a batch. That's all it was designed to be. We have it rented out as a holiday home every now and again, but we have a bit of a problem with the plumbing, and I'll show you that shortly. Here, look, you'll like this. This is an old map of where I used to live in England, and I used to live, golly, there's Scarborough, look. You see that? There's Scarborough. And there's Hackness. Hello Hackness. It's not spelt right because it's oldie worldy English. And basically, I used to live about there. In that, there's a big forest there now, called Langdale Forest. I used to live there. Yes, and I was born. Holy crap, where's Kendal? I don't know. Lake District is here. There's your Lake District. Anyway, somewhere in there, it's all old English, probably wasn't built by that point, is Kendal, and I was built in Kendal. So I'm actually Cumbrian and not Yorkshire. But I was only in Cumbria for about a day, and then they took me into Yorkshire. Okay, yeah, fireplace, I made that. Yes, everything really has been done. All these doors are all taken off and stripped back. Oh, and there used to be a doorway about there into the kitchen, and we blocked it up. Much nicer now. Okay. Where are you, Dan?
I'm in here.
I'll leave you alone then. Oh, where's the light? There we go.
There's a hobbit in the hobbit room.
There's a hobbit in the hobbit room. Right. Bathroom. Here we go. Look at that. This is what we spent most of our time doing, actually. So it's basically a wet room now, and if you wouldn't believe what it used to look like, see if we can find you a picture. The whole thing's a wet room. Really cool shower. Extractor fan, lights, all that tiling, and we stripped the whole thing back, put a new floor in the place, new ceiling, everything's brand new. Well, it was a few years ago. Now, this is the master bedroom. Doesn't have it's not en suite, it's not that posh. And again, every single room has been replastered. I skimmed all the rooms with plaster. Again, hardwood floor. We thought it was a lot easier to keep clean with the hardwood floors rather than having you know, carpets and stuff. And it works really well. People do like it. You know, it's pretty cool. Really good as a rental. You know, for holidaymakers and stuff. Cool. What else? Oh, one more. Right. The problem room. Looks a bit dark. Right. Oh, you see down here, look. See down here? This is not good. We had a bit of a problem. This is on the back side of where the shower is, and you can see up there, look. We've actually got a leak on this hot water pipe. It's just a minor leak, but in the last 6 weeks it has half filled a bucket. And that leak has caused all the timber to go damp. It's not rotten yet, but it's not good. But it has been drying out. You can see the timber's now all cracked, so I'll have to replace some of that. And obviously I've got to sort out the pipe work. That bit of string, actually, you'll be laughing at this, that bit of string draws the moisture runs down the pipe, it then runs down the string to a certain extent, and then most of it goes in the bucket. Not all of it, because some of it runs off onto that timber, but I can't do much about that. So the plan is to fix everything and then put a wooden panelled wall across as far as the door, about half height, and I'll set it up so we can have some kind of access to this area should we have any more problems with the pipe work again, because it's really quite upsetting. You can see the mould down there, look, it's been leaking for years that we haven't realised. So got all that to cut out and to timber the whole thing, panel it all off, but we'll get round to it. That's going to happen probably in the summertime again. Yeah. So that's the current project, and it means we can't rent the place out at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm just so busy up in Auckland with the teaching on the course that I just don't have time, other than this weekend for this enduro ride, to actually get back down here and get it all fixed. So it's just going to have to wait. Well, that's pretty much it. Inside the house, around the house, panoramic view of what's around the house, bit of sunshine. Let's go there, look, that should work better. Okay. I've been told off. We've got to get loaded up. We've got to hit the road. Registration's at 9 AM. We're not going to be able to get 170 k's done by 9 AM. Probably going to rock in about 10, maybe even 10:30. But we'll have a good day's riding, and we'll all be knackered by the time the sun goes down, I'm sure. But we're going to have to stay. We're going to have to camp tonight on the at the enduro site, because 170 k's each way is just too far, really, to come back to this little cottage this evening. So we're going to camp tonight, and tomorrow night we'll come back to the cottage, and then we'll make a decision whether we're going to drive back to Auckland Sunday night, or whether we're going to stay over in the little Bickley house and then head up to Auckland sometime on Monday. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, well, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the little peruse of our little batch down at Whakamaru. And well, if you ever want to stay there, just give me a call, send me a message. It's currently not rented out, so you know, a week's stay in New Zealand, if you fancy it. Do your mates' rates. Okay, alright crew, and maybe we'll do a bit of footage on the road. We'll have to wait and see. I know we need to stop for fuel somewhere. And then it'll be enduro time. Here we go. See you later. Are we all juiced up, Ben?
Yeah.
Ready to rock?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, we're at Wairu, which is the bottom of Mount Ruapehu, a little township down here, and we've just juiced up. So we're very, very close to the venue now. We just finished Desert Road. It was a little bit slow. Poor old truck's getting tired. But hey, it's 10:05 in the morning, so we should be on site and starting to unload by about 10:30, so that's not bad. And so the trail's only opened at 9, and so all the bulls will be out of the way, and let us older chaps just, you know, mosey on at our own pace on our ridiculously powerful WR450s, so I can see some serious accidents about to happen. Okay, I'll catch you guys a bit later on. I'll check in when we get there. And we'll go over the correct trail line crossing. I'll go turn right here, look. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, date's open at 3 PM. What?
I think that's a sign for different days.
I meant yesterday.
Yeah.
Headlights on at all times. Roger D. Okay.
We're off road.
Panel testers don't take them. Oh, we're catching him up.
Amazing, on the camera he looks miles away.
I can see some stuff going on. Oh, look, there's things.
Tents.
Oh,
Wow, look at that. It's quite a big thing.
oh, barrels. Jesus. Wow.
They're obstacles there on purpose.
Oh,
Bike's going under the bridge thing. Oh no, no, it's a river. No.
Look at that. Take your head off on the bridge.
Huh.
Good.
I don't know how many people have done that already. You'd hope so. So you'd have plenty of clearance.
Lowered suspension,
Oh, it's all
We brought marquees and
food and
food.
love to think food.
Stuff. People fueling up. Need a haircut. Stop on request. It's got to be this way, hasn't it?
TTR!
Look at that!
Yes!
that's cool.
Stop. Right, we can stop. Oh my word. That's why we've got to stop then. Because there's people in the way.
We didn't get any milk.
Oh, well, you witnessed the petrol station.
Shrek, green. The little bike clearly isn't watching.
The exhaust on that bike.
Yep.
Okay, we are at Desert Storm. Doesn't look much because we're in the overspill car park, but if you look in the distance over there, you'll see all the tents and There's probably 1,000 bikes here. It's absolutely massively oversubscribed. And we're camping, which is really cool, in the woods. Look at that. So we're going to set the truck up, open up the roof tent, and you'll see how it all works later on. But this is going to be really cool. It's away from all the main noise. We've got a good night's kip tonight, and the trees should shelter us a bit from all this heavy rain as well. Although tomorrow's weather's supposed to be a lot better. Okay, well, pretty much from now on it's going to be GoPro stuff, so I'll see you later on.